In this video, I'll be going over 3 different types of throw. Throwing the object ball by transferring the English from the cue ball to the object ball. Throwing a combination by transferring the English from the first combination ball to the second combination ball. And cut-induced throw, the transfer of English from the cue ball to the object ball when you're making a cut. So center ball on the 9, when you hit the 10, no spin is transferred. The stripe on the 10 remains straight and it rolls straight. Not much to see here, just as you'd expect. However, when I hit the 9 with a lot of left hand spin, and I still aim to shoot the 10 straight, at the moment of contact, that friction grabs and that left hand spin transfers to the 10 ball and throws it to the right off course. And notice how the stripe on the 10 ball started wobbling and it wasn't rolling straight anymore. So here I set this up just to illustrate that I can't hit the left side of the 5 ball to make it because the 7's in the way. I can only shoot the 5 straight to hit the 1 ball. So there's the ghost ball that I can't hit. So I can only shoot it straight. But I'm going to shoot this with a lot of left hand spin. I'm going to do it a little bit softer. The slower you hit this, the more time there is that the balls are touching where the spin can transfer. So lots of left hand spin to throw the 5 to the right. Just like that. I'm going to show you one more time on the short rail here. This time I'm going to have to hit this with a lot of right hand spin to throw the 4 ball to the left. It would have hit right about where the 6 ball was. So lots of rights. And there it is. Thrown in. Now combination throw. So here you have a combination that's lined up to the right of the pocket. Looks like it's going to hit the chalk. Notice the stripe on the 10 ball, how it remains straight. I shot this shot perfectly straight, no left or right spin on the cue ball, and the 10 rolled straight just as you would predict. Now I'm going to set this up again, and it's important that they're frozen. So this time I want to make the 10. So we need the friction from the 15 to transfer to the 10 and throw it to the left. So that means we're going to have to shoot the 15 to the left of the pocket. I'm aiming to shoot the 15 just left of that first diamond. Watch the stripe on the 10 ball spiral and spin. As that's all because that friction transferred from the 15 to the 10. And I didn't have to move the cue ball, by the way. I could have just aimed at a different spot and cut it. I just moved it to kind of illustrate my point. Same here. This is lined up to hit the chalk to the left of the pocket. I'm going to shoot the 15 straight to the second diamond, and that throw, that English is going to transfer. I hit the cue ball with center ball, by the way. Just the different cut angle is like what I meant by the English transferring from the 15 to the 10. Now cut-induced throw. So shoot a shot straight in, no left or right spin. The stripe remains straight, not much to see here. Now here where you're cutting it, the softer you hit the cut, and when it's about a half ball or more, you see it the most. Watch the spiral and the spin on that stripe, and notice how I almost miss it to the right side of the pocket. That's because the moment it made contact at that slightly slower speed, that friction grabbed it and it threw it to the right. So I'm going to show you again to the left. And notice how the stripe just doesn't roll straight in like the first shot I did. Notice how it has a little bit of that wobble to it. That one I probably just didn't shoot in the middle of the pocket. But there's nothing to it but to do it. You got to set these shots up and play around with the speed and the amount of spin and get a feel for it. Enjoy.